What's good? What's good? What's good? We back with another episode, man. It's the Blue Dollar Podcast, man. I'm Randy. I'm here with my boy Jeff and my boy
Yo,
Marvin. Tell the people what's good, man. Tell the people what's
What's
good.
good? What's good?
what's
What's good,
good?
Blue Dollar Podcast people?
How y'all feeling tonight, man? With the lit read.
And I'm feeling pretty good, man. But I want to say apologize to the viewers. I've been missing a couple of weeks. Me and Randy, we had to negotiate because that's my dog, that's my brother, that's my friend. Business come first. So we got a little negotiation behind closed doors on the back.
Yeah, I had to negotiate that free 99. What's good, Joe?
What's good, bro? Ain't nothing. Chilling, man.
All right, man. So there's a lot happening this week and a lot gonna happen at the end of the week and the weekend, man. So before we get to the conference championship games and talk about how the Rams might possibly blow this cash, we're gonna go to some other NFL news that happened. Now, the Denver Broncos hired the Packers offensive coordinator as their new head coach. Now, people are saying that Broncos did this because they're trying to lure Aaron Rodgers over to Denver. Now, do y'all think that this will be enough to get Aaron Rodgers over to Denver, and will he even leave Green Bay? And if he do, where else will he possibly go? Anybody could go in and attack this. We got Slick Nick coming in, by the way.
Well, yeah.
He coming.
All right, check me out. Go ahead and introduce Nick Ass into this shit. What? Cut your camera on, fool.
Come on, Nick. Cut your audio on. Cut your camera on. Don't do us like that, man. I know you light skinned, so you got to prep yourself for the camera. It's all good.
Yo.
There we go. Slick Nick. He
What up, boy?
He got the background aurora and all that shit. He trying to make his skin pop in the light and shit.
Hey, boy, you just getting on?
Yeah, you just got on.
Yeah, bro.
Well, we were talking about, the question was, man, like what we talked about earlier, man, the Broncos hired the Packers offensive coordinator, and everybody thinking Aaron Rodgers going to slide to the Broncos just because of that. Now, do you think Aaron Rodgers actually going to leave Green Bay? And if he do, will he go to Denver or will he go anywhere else? Anybody can attack this question first. Which one y'all want to go first?
Real quick. I'm going to say hell no. Hell no. Reason why, he do not want to be in the same division with Patrick Mahomes. That'll be his biggest mistake. If he ever want to go to another championship, another Super Bowl, that ain't the division to be in with Patty Mahomes. And you got Justin Herbert. He emerging as a elite quarterback. They got Derek Carr. Derek Carr's a playoff appearance quarterback. So
he's a top 10 quarterback.
But nah, man, that'd be the wrong spot to move. Yeah, but to me, that wouldn't make sense for him. If he wants to go anywhere other than that division, it'll make sense. But to me, I mean, there's elite quarterbacks in every division. Don't get me wrong, but for some reason, that division to me looks locked up, man. And the offensive line ain't the best. You know what I mean? They ain't got the best situation right now, offensive line, and they ain't got that many weapons unless they do get Devontae Adams in that deal. He come down to Denver with them, then they may boost the offense up a little bit. They got a decent run game, but I don't really trust all that to say to be in the division with Mahomes, man. That's a little risky for me.
All right, Marvin, go ahead. Your turn.
Man, Aaron Rodgers don't want to deal with nobody in the motherfucking Packers organization or somebody that was affiliated with the Packers.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
and just like Jeff said, which I didn't even realize, he don't want to go in the same division as Patrick Mahomes, the same division as the Chargers. The Raiders wasn't no pushover. You see, they fought for it down at the last game to go to the playoff. That was a tough division. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I don't think Aaron Rodgers want to go in that division right now. Because even if KC not playing good, they not playing good is still winning games. But when they own, they own. And you don't want to see you like from week 1 to week 10, we wasn't really talking about KC. But now everybody talking about KC. It's like Patrick Mahomes didn't have the year that he always have, but he still put up outstanding numbers. And it's crazy. So I don't think you want to go in a division like that, and I don't think you want to be a part of nobody from the Packers organization because at the end of the day, when he was trying to hold out, the OC couldn't stop him. The head coach couldn't stop him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he'll go to the Broncos.
All right, Slit Nick, it's your turn.
All right, cool. Huh. All right, cool. So my take on that, I think both of y'all boys wrong. I think me personally, I think Aaron Rodgers would welcome. The reason why I say that is for the simple fact that, it's been a lot of basically talk like Aaron Rodgers can't basically, he's scared of competition. He's scared of every time he plays Tom Brady, he can never do nothing. So it's just like he's older guy. And let's not forget, Tom Brady did the same thing. Tom Brady went to a Tampa Bay Bucks team. They had Drew Brees in it. They had Matt Ryan in it. And they had, if I'm not mistaken, they did. I don't know if they had Cam. No, they had Teddy Bridgewater in it. So
yeah.
that was
in that division.
it was still that division. So my thing is
Matt Ryan.
Me personally, hey, the nigga won MVP, but like food was great. But no, like I said, but the keep on going forward. Like I feel like if he goes to Denver, Denver's ready to go right now. Their offensive line is kind of suspect, but if you really look at it, bro, Denver. Anytime Denver played the Chargers, or anytime Denver did play Kansas City, bro, or Oakland, bro, they was in them games, bro. They just didn't have no quarterback. So just imagine putting an actual quarterback with two good running backs, two good tight ends that they got, and they got like two or three good receivers. And let's say Devontae Adams follows him there, bro. They already got a raw defense already. Their defense is good, bro.
Yeah,
so they built their defense already to basically stop the Patrick Mahomes and the basically thing. So, but it's just like the offense didn't complement that because they quarterback sucked. Any quarterback, they tried the Teddy Bridgewater, that wasn't cutting it. They tried Drew Lock, that wasn't cutting it. So it's just like, just imagine inputting the Patrick Mahomes. I'm not inputting the Aaron Rodgers in there, bro. Nah. And the one thing about it, which I did read about, the only reason why Denver basically signed a Green Bay coach because Aaron Rodgers say, listen, hey, the only way I'll consider going here is basically if I had my offensive coordinator. So that's why, Denver said, all right, yeah, just like that. Because that's another attraction of getting Aaron Rodgers.
You can
look who the GM is. John Elway.
To this?
Come on now, bro.
Can I add on to this?
You can interject.
What made the Broncos sign their head coach is not only because Aaron Rodgers said he will play for a former offensive coordinator. No. Let's not forget, Teddy Bridgewater had a good year until he got hurt. He had a good year. But the offense is not up to par, right? But what people fail to realize, when Aaron Rodgers come on your team, he's bringing an outstanding top 3 wide receiver in the NFL in Devontae Adams. See, a lot of people not talking about that. Adams going anywhere Rodgers going. So he just Rodgers coming. And Adams and Rodgers, them two already cut down the whole offense. They can win by 8-9 games by themselves with just them two. So you add on Judy, Judy could finally find his rhythm. Maybe Sutton can have more good games, better games. Maybe the line don't want to block for Aaron Rodgers. Who knows? It'll be a totally different team.
A North fan, a dude with a crazy little name, like that long old name, bro. Both of them tight ends good, bro. They got two good tight ends, bro.
And
with a raw run,
I want to say
within
this.
Williams.
Yeah, and Aaron Rodgers will bring other free agents to Denver too.
Go ahead, Joe.
It makes sense for Green Bay to do a trade with Denver because they're not in the NFC, not in the same division. So it do make sense from that perspective. They won't see Aaron Rodgers, but maybe one time in the season. But I don't know if another team could offer a better deal for Aaron Rodgers, will that make the Packers honor that commitment that, hey, we're going to do right by you? They might just say, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, man, it's a business at the end of the day. The Packers have to figure out life without Aaron Rodgers and what's best for the team down the road. And it may not be in their best interest to look out for Aaron Rodgers. That's all I'm saying. Even though they may get maybe a first round draft pick and a second round draft pick in another year, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? But then they lose their best wide receiver they ever had in a while, in Devontae Adams. And you take those two off of that offense, a total productive offense. More than half of that production of that offense is gone. Completely gone. And now you got to figure out life without Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers. And Devontae Adams has at least, at minimum, a good 6 years left in him in his career. He's still healthy. He's still young. Aaron Rodgers on the back end of his career where he only has at best maybe 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he stay, and that's if he stays healthy. He has past injuries where he has missed half or more of a season. So we have to think about that too. The lifespan of Aaron Rodgers and what's best for your team interests. Because the head coach, man, LaFleur might not be like, you know what? I get y'all loyalty to Aaron Rodgers. You want y'all Super Bowl, but if I'm gonna be successful down the road, I need to trade him here because it makes sense for the team's success in future. So, but we'll see though. We'll see.
But
so let's just say, go ahead, Marvin. My bad. Go ahead.
But Aaron Rodgers got a whole lot of respect from every fucking team in the NFL. And even though the Packers might not want the best deal, I'm pretty sure before the Packers make a deal with any team, that team gonna have an option or will want to speak with Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers is not gonna go to any team. Trust me.
Exactly. So let's just say hypothetically they're not able to get a deal done with Denver. Where else can you see Aaron Rodgers getting traded to?
I don't want to see him go to the Dolphins. If Aaron Rodgers, listen, I do not want to see him go to Miami. I don't.
Hey, check this out. You don't want to come here.
I doubt he'll go to the.
You don't want to come here. Like I stated before the podcast, he's not coming here because we already have a quarterback. You don't want that competition with the quarterback we already have right now. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. The most dangerous team right now, if they could get Aaron Rodgers, would be the Miami Dolphins.
But we already got a quarterback, bro. We got 2.
No.
We don't need to get another quarterback.
Randy, listen.
What are we talking about here?
If Miami could get Aaron Rodgers and Adams, bro, that shit gonna be dead. Their defense already balling. They got a top 5 tight end. Waddle has.
Y'all jumping out the window. We got to get a coach first.
Listen, if it weren't for Chase, Waddle would have probably won Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that offense set. They just need a solid quarterback.
We do got a quarterback. We got 2.
But we got to build the O-line up too, though, Marv. Offensive line.
Hold on.
That's not the most dangerous team, but I'm sorry.
Who's the most dangerous team?
Hell no.
Who's the most dangerous team?
So people gonna come.
The who?
San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
But put that nigga on the 49ers?
I don't see him going to a team that pretty much owned him the last couple of years in the postseason.
Yeah, that's like KD going to Golden State.
Oh, right. I don't see him pulling the KD move on this, bro. I'm sorry.
See, and that's why I gotta stop you at Jeff.
But he's from there, right?
Draft, right? Exactly. He's from California, and that's where he wanted to go. Before
that's where he wanted to go.
When they was trading him, he said he wanted to go to San Francisco. Even though San Francisco been whooping his ass, he wanted to go to San Francisco.
Yeah, he's from California.
But they've been owning his ass the last three postseason games he played against them.
He doesn't care about that man. Man want to go there. He from there.
I see that. That's a good point. They got Trey Lance.
That is a good point.
It won't hurt for them to sit Trey Lance a couple more years. He still look like a kind of
Trey Lance.
You're right.
Yeah. That made more sense than trading him to Miami, and we got 2 already primed and ready for another good season. You feel me? So that's why I'm like, we can hold off on that, man.
Nah, bro.
We can hold off on that.
That too, bro. That Tua shit ain't the least in that man's mind. That man worrying about fucking Tua. Who the fuck is this nigga, man? He ain't nobody, man. Nigga scrub, man.
Y'all had to bring the Tua hit in today, huh?
Oh, fragile ass nigga, man. Come on, that.
You had to bring the 14-7 in his last starts. in his last 21 starts.
Hey,
14-7.
I bet you his jersey sales decline.
Raleigh. That's all the hate though, man. It's all about who they get as head coach though. All right, the Bears also hired their new head coach, but we don't care about the Bears, so we're not going to talk about that.
No. Let's just say good move for the Bears because they realized that fucking coach they had, he wasn't cutting the mustard. So good for the Bears for making the right decision on kicking their old head coach to the curb and getting a new one. Cause
they got the coach defensive coordinator, which is, I mean, the defense wasn't a problem in Chicago.
It wasn't, but they need to go in a different direction just because they got a young quarterback that has a lot of potential, a lot of upside to him. And if they get the right people in there, first of all, build up that fucking offensive line. Get a good offensive line coach and build up the offensive line to protect the boy, please. Because 2 of their quarterbacks got hurt during the season. Andy Dalton has, and he got hurt too. So you want to protect your quarterback, protect your best asset, first of all. Y'all got a couple of decent weapons with Allen Robinson outside. Y'all got an okay running back. But get another outside weapon and he build up the O-line, they in business. Because my man could get you, he could make some plays by himself already. He remind me a lot of Deshaun Watson, except for the little inaccuracy with the thorn. But I seen him put up some decent numbers in some games. Better than Tua. I'm gonna just say that right now. He put up better numbers than Tua.
All right. Okay.
Shout out to the Bears for making that move and getting rid of their head coach and moving in the right direction. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, the Dolphins gonna ban you from the stadium, Joe.
I'm forever Dolphin. They can't do that. I've been there before fucking Tua. They let me go because of Tua. They're gonna put it. They're gonna pull it.
Hey, Flores was there before Tua too.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I was there before Flores and before Tua. They told me like that. Boy, nah, they ain't gonna do me like that.
Anyone of y'all got something else to say about this the Bears head coaching thing? Otherwise, we can skip it. Marvin, Nick.
No, I was just saying a quick note, man. Nobody else. I mean, y'all go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's a high. You know, you get that coaching up, so you don't gotta the defense. You know, he go ahead, the offensive coordinator, and you don't need no offensive. I feel like you don't need no offensive line. Go basically, then you got to worry about him trying to call the plays over the offensive coordinator. Nah, go ahead and get you a decent coach. But he did good. Go and basically go grab your offensive coordinator who's gonna run the offense. And also, I don't think they're gonna have Allen Robinson because he's so he's more on the older side. But I feel like what they the boys should really Justin Fields should go to a throwing camp. Basically, go to Tom Brady coach camp or something. Like definitely go somewhere where he could learn how to basically be more accurate with the ball, like set his feet, basically read coverages and stuff like that. No progress.
Yes, fundamentals, yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, another thing that happened, the Saints and Sean Payton agreed to let Sean Payton step down from his head coaching position. There's a number of reasons and factors that came into him stepping down. Do anyone of you gentlemen want to elaborate on that?
He stepped down because, first of all, he do not have a quarterback at all. No quarterback, no salary cap. It's going down. Why not be Urban Meyer to leave when the train running out? Smart decision.
Good point taken, Jeff.
I think it was more that he was contemplating on retiring the year Drew Brees did, but he wanted to try to. He didn't want to give up. He wanted to kind of see what kind of team he had left. Life without Drew Brees, and unfortunately, a lot of injuries, especially with Jameis Winston. I think the Saints is a different team with Jameis Winston, man. The first couple of games he played, he was in that shit out, man. He was making some plays, man. I was actually excited to see him bounce back from being, let go, like traded away, whatever, from Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see him continue his career, and it was headed in the right direction. Like he cut down on the interceptions, the takeaways, giving the ball away. And but after that, man, those backup quarterback wasn't cutting it. The boy, what name is Taysom Hill?
Taysom Hill.
He ain't fit for this league, man. They might well do him like they did Tebow ass, man. They did my dog Tebow Green. They might well do that fuck nigga like that. Cause he ain't like that. He ain't like that. But there was a little experiment that went totally wrong. They should have been canceled that shit. I promise you this though, the next head coach that coming up, he ain't gonna try that shit again. He gonna put his ass at tight end or something else. He gonna move his ass around the other field. Or make him a slot.
That boy gonna be on the punt team.
Man, I say try to utilize him like how they did Deebo Samuel in a little bit because he is athletic. I think he could do some things for them. You know what I mean? Like I said, special teams. You know what I mean? But he could definitely do something. Like, don't just have him on your roster collecting the check and not utilize it. You're going to have him on your roster. The head coach, utilize that motherfucker doing something. You know what I'm saying? But it was a decision I think he'd been contemplating on, like I said, before Breeze left, man. And he realized that rebuilding the team is not where he's at mentally. You know what I mean? I think he mentioned that right now his heart wasn't in the right place to be a head coach for the Saints. And he made a decision based on he didn't want to start over, pretty much. Like realize that this is a Super Bowl winning coach that literally had a outstanding career that had to do kind of what the Pittsburgh head coach is about to do now, is rebuild a championship level team, what they're used to. Bring it back to the old days. You got to find some young players, especially at the quarterback position, bro. It could take that's a lot of trial and error, man. You never know. You know what I mean? You don't know how these quarterbacks will come out to college and how they're gonna pan out in the league. And I think right now with the quarterback they have now, they don't have too much confidence in what they have on their bench neither. For the Saints, even if Jameis Winston does come back and bounce back from that injury, it's still hard to tell, man. You know, it's still hard to tell.
Yeah.
But congratulations to him for an outstanding career, and I hope maybe down the line he come and coach for the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it.
Wish upon the star, nigga. Wish upon the star. Go ahead, Nick, man. You got anything you want to say on the subject before we move on?
All right.
Nick with a no key.
Because I feel like the Saints, it was more like got Drew Brees, but I feel like he was successful with Jameis.
Yeah.
Well, fun. Yeah. It was probably like a 4 or 5 seed. But when Jameis went down, like, damn.
Yeah.
So
it was over.
So, yeah. He thought that iterate even on his little like when he started to be stressed more and stuff like that. Like the Saints job was more stressful because it's like, dang, I'm doing my best as an officer coordinator or head coach. My defense is keeping us in the game, but the quarterback play is just terrible. So it just feel like, like you have cap is messed up, then you're gonna have some niggas like hitting free agency and stuff like that. So I just felt like in a whole, like it was like, nah, like I don't wanna be here right now. I might take a year off or whatever the case may be, or I might find like another enticing job that's more enticing. But he just can't go there. He gotta get traded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's leaning more towards it.
Hey, listen,
man.
And
Go ahead, man.
don't be shocked when one of these top NFL teams have an okay year next year, and they fire their head coach to get Sean Payton on their team.
Oh no,
I won't be surprised.
That'll definitely happen. Like, don't get it wrong. Like, we're not saying he's retired and he's finished.
I'm saying like the Steelers.
He's still young for a coach.
Like
don't get it wrong. And like I consider him up there with Belichick in a sense, as far as all, like his football knowledge and mindset.
Yeah, it is.
I think he has the discipline to probably, he just want to take, like, Belichick don't believe in no off season. He don't believe in no breaks. He's on coach till he ain't coaching no more. So, but man, it's okay to take a little R&R vibe, family, some time to reflect on yourself or whatever like that. And then when your heart in it, you gonna give it your all. You want to make another run for a Super Bowl, then come back. Like I totally expect that. Like I said, hopefully the Dolphins can do just good enough next year, but to fire their head coach and grab him next off season.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The way the Saints set up right now, like you said earlier, with the salary cap, Marvin, like they're gonna have to do a lot of cutting, and that shit might end up looking like an expansion team anyway. So why you want to come back to that?
Right. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, she gonna look like an expansion team, boy. I'm telling you, a lot of people getting cut.
Yeah. They still gotta pay Winston, and who say they're gonna bring him back. You know what I mean? That's to say that's to see just what they do in the draft.
Yeah, because they gave that dumbass contract. That was a dumb contract, man.
Yeah, you got to see what you got to do with Michael Thomas too. Everybody forgetting about that shit.
Well,
I think up a lot of salary.
That takes a hill.
That's why I said hill too. Yeah, it takes a hill. That's what I said.
So, all right, man. One more quick hit before we get to the games, man. Big Ben officially retired today from the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. So we all know that Big Ben's going to be a Hall of Famer down the line, but you think he's gonna be able to be a first ballot Hall of Famer right when you get eligible, or you think he's gonna have to wait?
Of course. Yeah.
First time ballot. I mean, when I think he went to the Super Bowl his rookie year, right?
Right? No, that was his sophomore year, I think. Year two. I think year 4.
When Big Ben first came in the league, his first 10 years, he was one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league at the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big Ben had a huge winning percentage. I think when they went to Super Bowl, they lost 2 games or about 2 games. I think they went 14-2, if I'm not mistaken. But Big Ben is a winning quarterback. It just, age, father time caught up. But when he was in his prime, he was pretty much unstoppable, man. He used to run the ball just like a Josh Allen, but minus the arm a little bit. But just like a Josh Allen.
I'll say this. His situation for the Hall of Fame is better than the Eli Manning, to where
no, Jeff.
No,
Eli's Manning.
But listen, what I'm saying, right? Because you can literally say in one point in time he was one of the best quarterback, top 3 in the league at one time. What year you ever said Eli Manning was a top 3 quarterback in the league?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, right. From a talent perspective, it makes sense because once upon a time he was great. You know what I mean? He was great. He was one of those quarterbacks that kept extended the play with his legs, was hard to take down, and he had a strong arm. You know what I mean?
And he had multiple receivers at multiple times.
Right. Yeah. He loved to distribute the ball. You know what I mean? So his situation definitely for the Hall of Fame is great. Like he's definitely a first ballot, first year when he's eligible to make the Hall of Fame. Like no doubt in my mind. You know what I mean?
Because not trying to cut you off, but I don't even think that the Steelers had a losing season.
Exactly.
He never had a strong quarterback.
And look, this year you didn't even think they was gonna make the playoffs, and they made it.
Yep, and they made it.
You know what I'm saying? Like some things worked out in their favor. Well, a couple teams lost here and there, and they made it in. You know what I mean? So credit to them, like on him finishing that way, at least making the postseason. You know what I mean? He didn't have a chance in hell of being Patrick Mahomes, but still, at least he went out on his sword. You know what I mean? In a sense, like he went out. Didn't just end regular season. So to him, man, great job, especially with the head coach. You know what I mean? Like great, one of the best head coaches in the league. No doubt in my mind, dude, first ballot Hall of Famer, man. Easy.
Yep.
You're right. Nick, you want to interject and put your opinion in?
I agree with y'all. Big Ben definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Before Eli, I can say. But the only thing, my problem with that would be, Eli did put up numbers too, but they're gonna put that boy in for the simple fact he went to the Super Bowl twice and he won it. So,
right.
They beat Tom Brady both times.
He went there 2 times and won 2 times, so he never lost the Super Bowl. Big Ben.
Big Ben beat Kurt Warner.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why his situation is similar to Eli Manning, because Eli Manning beats Tom Brady in the Super Bowl though, but still he beat him in the postseason, and when both times he won, he never lost. He won. But from an athletic performance, I'm giving him the edge over Eli. Like he was a better overall quarterback than Eli was. So yeah.
All right, man. So now on to the main topics of our podcast, man. We're gonna get into the conference championship games. The first game we're gonna get into is the game at 3:00. It's gonna be the Cincinnati Bengals traveling to play the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Chiefs are favored by a full touchdown. Gentlemen, how do you feel about the outcome of this? And before I get into it, we're not expert gamblers. We don't gamble every day. We're not professionals. We're just going based off of analytics. So don't take our word as the Bible when we say our picks and give our opinions based on the spread or whatever it is or what the case may be. So if y'all take y'all advice, if y'all take our advice and y'all lose that bread, that's y'all fault. All right. Now, go ahead, Jeff. Take off on who you think gonna win the game.
Oh man, it's like kudos to Joe Burrow, man, in the second season to making it this far. I'm pulling for the underdogs. Most definitely, I'm rooting for them. Cincinnati. I like seeing young teams like that make it this far and have a chance to, compete. Now, they beat the Chiefs week 17 right before the postseason started, and I want to say, man, what a performance they did. By the way, I had that boy Joe Burrow as my quarterback in fantasy, won the championship, #1. So if he can have a repeat. If him and Chase can have a repeat performance like that, man, and right now, no defensive coordinator has kind of figured out how to stop that 1-2 punch that they got going on right now. And then you got Joe Mixon, too, come out of the backfield, helping with the run and the passing game. And they also got a Boyd. Boyd's actually a great second option for him. So, and the offensive coordinator, man, he's doing a great job because he understands the offensive line isn't great. But they're giving him enough time, plays here and there to release the ball, to get the ball off, man, and to give Chase enough time to do his thing down the field and get open. But, man, I'm going to have to go with the more experienced head coach. I think it's going to come down to coaching. While Cincinnati head coach has done a great job thus this far, I do think in some games the referees kind of helped them out just a little bit, but not too much. But I'm going to give the edge this into Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs with Tyreek Hill. I think this offense is too loaded for this defense. Now, this defense has surprised me so thus this far in the postseason. Did a great job against Tannehill in Tennessee on the road, I might add. He did a great job picking him off 3 times and only allowing him to throw 1 touchdown pass. So, and they minimized Derrick Henry. But I'm not sure if he was the 100% Derrick Henry that he was ready to play. But nonetheless, they only allow him to score 1 time too as well. So kudos to the defense, the Cincinnati Bengals defense, and the defensive coordinator did a great job. Had a great plan for A.J. Brown as well too. They minimized him, but I don't know how. I mean, I guess because they didn't really do a good job defending him in week 17. They allowed 31 points that game. So now this is a game where you think it's going to be another shootout, right? And Cincinnati have to come back from behind. I think in this game, they cannot afford to come back from behind from a 21-7 deficit and trying to play catch-up the entire game and take the lead at the end of the game. So I'm going to give this edge to the Chiefs, but on the money line. I'm not taking the spread. I'm playing it safe. I'm taking the money line. They're at home. They're the favorites right now. And the once upon a time Super Bowl winning championship quarterback Patrick Mahomes, to me, he's been outstanding in the postseason thus far. Had a great duel with Josh Allen, probably one of the best playoff games we've seen in a long time from 2 young, talented quarterbacks. Right now, Joe Burrow had a similar performance, but Patrick Mahomes right now giving the edge, and, man, he got weapons everywhere. If you take away Chase, you lead them other guys to try to make plays down the field. They can, but for some reason, I think they're going to come up a little short in this game, and they're at home. The last game they played there was at Cincinnati, but they're on the road again, going to Kansas. So I'm going to get an edge to the Chiefs in this game, take them on the money line.
Go ahead, Marvin.
Hey, what's the name of the Bengals head coach? Is it Zach Taylor?
Yeah, Zach Taylor. Or nobody.
You know he's the coach at the Rams, right? Offense, right? The Bengals have an outstanding offense. They have 3 receivers, that's monsters. They have an all-star caliber running back. They have an all-star caliber quarterback. Their offense is elite. They played the Chiefs in week 17, came back, won. The reason being because Chase had an outstanding game. Now, I don't think Chase will have the same game that he had against the Chiefs in Week 17. Now, I will take the Chiefs money line. I don't think they will cover the spread, but it should be a close game. But let's take this. The Chiefs, if the Honey Badger don't play defense this week, if he don't play, listen, the way how the Buffalo Bills towards that defense, that secondary, the Bengals will kill it.
Yes.
Trust me.
They would unknown as receiver.
They would kill it. So if I was a gambler, I bet to see if Matthews plays. If Matthews don't play, because he went down early in the game last week. But if he don't play, I'm going with the Bengals because that secondary is lost without their quarterback as the safety. They lost.
Well, he's the leader of that team, Marv. So
they lost.
And he's the key. He's the leader of that
key. Matthews is the leader. He's the key because the way how the Buffalo Bills, you got to realize Buffalo Bills scored a lot of their pass plays 30 yards or more on the Bills.
Yeah.
So what you think the Bengals gonna do? And then the dude that was scoring on the Chiefs defense wasn't even Diggs. It was somebody else.
Davis. Last name Davis.
Davis. Yeah, I never heard of him, honestly.
Yeah, I ain't hear from him either. Yeah, they found that boy at the sick going through a jersey on him.
So imagine what the Bengals could do. So if Chase don't have the same game that they had in Week 17, I don't think they're gonna win. But Matthews is the key. He's the circle. He's the key because he's the quarterback of that defense. And if that defense not playing with him, not saying that they can't win, but they would give up a lot of good plays to the Bengals. But I'm going with Chiefs money line.
All right, Slick Nick, man. We waiting on your expertise, man. Go ahead and bless us with your opinion.
Hey, all right, cool. So basically, personally, it makes sense. It's cute though. You got young and upcoming Cincinnati. They coming to Kansas City. They looking to bring the championship back or bring winning back to Cincinnati, and I'm cool with that. The only big thing about that situation is like you put that cheap team that played in the regular season, that just was a cheap team that played in the regular season. Like this ain't gonna be close, bro. Like they for the cover that spread. Like no hands down. I mean no questions that them niggas for the cover that spread. So
Kansas City.
I think Chiefs. Kansas City gonna cover the spread. So I say Kansas City win by 10 points. But and another thing too, you gotta realize when Kansas City did play the boys in Cincinnati, that was like I feel like that was a motivation game for Cincinnati. Like, a big game, like okay, but not Kansas City a different team in the playoffs, bro. And I feel like them boys gonna come out there and they gonna show Cincinnati like, hey, listen, y'all boys getting there, but y'all ain't there yet. So that defense clap down, but I still like Chiefs gonna have a good game. But when at the end, like them boys gonna pull away. So I most definitely y'all boys take that Casey on the spread. Hey, I love it. I love it. Touchdown.
I hate to be the one that spoiled the party, man, but upset alert, man. Upset alert. I'm taking the Bengals on the money line. And this is my reason.
You said that last week about the Bills.
And the Bills almost won on the road.
Almost
don't count, motherfucker. You
that
said
freak
upset.
ass accident that happened in the last game.
Nah, motherfucker. You said upset.
Ain't no way else would have happened last week. But anyway, go. The Bengals got way more weapons. The Bengals got way more weapons than the Bills. They got too much firepower, and the Chiefs defense is not all that, man. And I like how Cincinnati looked against the Titans defensively too.
Cincinnati offensive line ain't all that neither.
All right, but shit, they got all right. Well, the O line looked good last. Well,
Nah.
I mean, okay.
No.
So, all right, okay. But that was last week. They already beat the Chiefs in the regular season, so they got the blueprint. They got the recipe, man. They're going to just execute it again this week, man. And plus, Tyrann Mathieu might not play, which he's only one player on the defense. So I don't think he's that important to the defense. The defense is trash anyway.
You don't play defense, so I wouldn't expect you to understand, bro.
Don't matter. Don't matter.
Tripping.
Don't matter. He's a safety is like the running back of the defense. You can switch him out. You put whoever in there. They just got to cover middle
You sound
third. That's
crazy.
That's it. You don't need whatever. Anyway, Bengals money line shocked the world, made me look good, make y'all look crazy, and I'm done with that. How y'all like that?
This the same guy that say Tua is a future Hall of Famer.
He is. Hey,
that motherfucker who made the Dolphins ring of honor.
Fun fact. Fun fact. Tua's first 2 years are better than Drew Brees' first 2 years in the league.
Hey,
Go look it up.
That motherfucker
Go look it up.
Ain't gonna have his jersey retired or nothing. Ain't nothing going down in that shit, man.
Hey, and let's not forget, the Drew Brees' first 2 years in the league was at the Chargers when he was okay. He didn't get better till later on in his career. Let's not forget.
That's a conversation for another day. I'm not gonna go there with you, Marvin, because you know you're gonna lose that convo.
Hey, Tua ain't outperformed near quarterback this season he played up against. He matched up against.
That's not true. He outperformed Trevor Lawrence. He outperformed.
First of all,
Matt Ryan.
Randy,
no.
Tua only throw the ball. Tua only throw the ball goddamn 20 times a game. You can't compare him towards a Drew Brees that's thinking the shit 50 times a game. You can't compare.
I don't even know how we got on Tua, though. Y'all just like bringing the GOAT name up every time, bro. You gotta leave it alone.
I'm just trying to tell the listeners and the viewers, everything you say out your mouth is bullshit. That's all.
Okay.
It's bullshit.
So when the Bengals win money line this week, y'all niggas I hope y'all gonna recant that statement.
Did the Bills win? According to what you said last week?
It was 13 seconds away from
I don't want to hear that shit.
You're gonna be saying the same
13 seconds away.
You're gonna be saying the same shit on the next podcast. They was about to.
Right.
Hey, I wasn't looking wrong. I was right until 13 minutes until the game was over. With Tyreek Hill got some lucky ass shit.
Listen, my daddy been a football coach since '96. He always tell me the game ain't over, son, until it's 0-0.
Hey, Marv, man, ain't gonna be like, Tua's about to make the Hall of Fame, but
he
almost made it.
But what he do? And what we gonna be in like 40s or some shit? When he in this Hall of Fame, though, you gonna be like, yeah, I was right.
All right, Randy. That shit sound good.
All right, we're gonna go to the last game of the night, man, which is the Sunday night game, man. The San Francisco 49ers traveling to play the Los Angeles Rams, and the Rams are favored by only 3.5 points. They don't have that much faith in y'all, Marvin. I don't know why you clapping, nigga.
Only. Stop being a hater.
3.5 at home.
Oh no, wait. I got one question. Hey, Nick, you gotta answer this one.
No.
You don't answer it either. Randy.
What's up?
Have you ever seen your team make it to the AFC Championship?
Bro, that's besides the point, man. We talking about the game right now.
Just answer the question.
We talking about the game at hand right now. You talk about some other shit.
I'm explaining my answer.
Oranges right now. We just talking about the game that's on the schedule of Sunday night that y'all playing.
Randy, I'm explaining my answer. But did you ever see your team, not on NFL Classic, live, did you ever see your team go to AFC Championship game?
I seen the Super Bowl in our own stadium.
Randy, have you ever seen the fucking Miami Dolphins play in the Super Bowl live or the AFC Championship game?
No comment.
I seen the Rams go to 4 NFC Championships and 3 Super Bowls. But what I'm gonna tell you
want a cookie?
What I'm gonna tell you is, I want chocolate chip, bitch. But first of all, whoever make it out of the NFC will be happy because that's my division, which is the toughest division in football. And I think 49ers beat us 4 times in a row. I think they beat us 6 times in a row, actually. But
not 6 times,
6 times. But the playoff is a different story. And if the 49ers do beat my team, the Los Angeles Rams, I guarantee you this. They cannot only score 2 field goals and think they're going to beat the LA Rams.
All right, so you going with your team on the money line?
I'm going with my team on the money line. The reason being, Von Miller, he's not gonna let down. Aaron Donald, he can smell blood. Jalen Ramsey, smell
You better
blood.
not mention Jalen Ramsey. He toast boy. We seen what happened last week. Don't mention him.
Randy, everybody get beat deep sometimes, dog.
Man, how would they never get beat like that this whole season?
That motherfucker got beat in practice by Randy,
I seen a great corner in person.
Randy.
So you can't tell me about quarterbacks. Cause I seen a great corner in person. Jalen Ramsey ain't it. But I'm gonna let you finish your statement. Go ahead.
Randy, what I'm trying to tell you is,
go ahead.
The Rams is heavily motivated. You know why? The Super Bowl is played in LA this year, right? The last year, the NFC Championship is played in LA. What is better than playing Super Bowl in your own backyard, dog? We got too much to lose. We're not gonna go out without a fight. That's all I'm saying. That never happened. But we're not going out. We is not going without a fight.
All right. Go ahead, Jeff. Get him real quick.
Oh, man, interesting matchup, man. I just want to say, man, shout out to both teams making it this far, especially the Niners, man. It was the sleeping Giants. Kudos to them making it this far. Had a great performance last week against the Buccaneers. Kudos to the head coach as well, too. Great head coach they got for the future, man. I want to say I feel like the Niners might just come up a little short in this game, and only because of one particular player, Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't think he's going to have a great QB performance. Granted, offensive line ain't 100%. I get that, but they got a decent O-line. He might be Mr. Deebo Samuel, but I don't think that's going to be an excuse. I think he's going to suit up. He's going to play. But I think it's going to come down to the quarterback position because I think the Niners defense is also they're solid. They got a solid DBs in the Buccaneers. That's for damn sure. Better front seven. They're going to have Bosa.
Also front seven.
So they're going to be. But I really think Garoppolo gonna drop the ball in this poor performance against Dallas and the Buccaneers. Not the Buccaneers, but on Green Bay. He had a subpar performance in both games. He did just enough to manage the game. You know what I'm saying? I think it was great play calling by the offensive coordinator. They'll put him in the right position to succeed, like put him in the right place to do what he can do, but not ask for anything more. You know what I'm saying? But I think they're going to need more from him. They're going to need a lot from him. If they got any shot of beating the Rams, they're going to need more from him, and I don't think he's going to cut the mustard. So I'm taking the Rams on the spread, 3.5. I like them. I like them by a touchdown, to be real with you, because I think Odell.
That's what I'm talking about, Jeff.
Odell is a man. He's a game changer at this point, man. I think we really forgot on how good this man was, man. You know, he's just been having some shitty luck with quarterbacks. You know, he was on the down slope with Eli's career, and Baker Mayfield ain't shit. He wasn't going to do nothing there. Thank God he got up out of there. He's in a total different headspace and different position right now where he's at, man. In LA, man, the chemistry, they allow Odell to be Odell. And I think he got a bad rap from guys that didn't understand him, from coaches that didn't understand him. They just want to label him as a, you know, not a troublemaker, but a guy.
A cancer.
They try to say he wasn't truly a number one option, wide receiver. And I think that was like, man, y'all, I think y'all just not getting the right thing. Y'all got the right people in place to get his best out of him, especially at the QB position. Baker Mayfield, first of all, Mr. Progressive, commercial ass motherfucker that ain't done nothing in this league and got all more commercial than Tom Brady. That cracker ain't shit. Right now, that's a backup quarterback that's better than Baker Mayfield. That's Gardner Minshew.
We're the podcast, man.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. That motherfucker ain't shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Rolling. No, yeah, fuck Mayfield. Fuck him, man. You can sue me, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. But
all I got to say is this: the Rams would have got here whether it was with Matt Stafford or with Jared Goff, so they could have kept them first round picks. But y'all, I'm
gonna tell you, I never liked the Jared Goff. I always told y'all that. But see, what people fail to realize is if Robert Woods would have never went down, trust me, that spread wouldn't be no 3.5. Because Odell is performing the number two option. Really, to me, I feel like he would be more successful in the Rams offense if he was option number 3. You know? Because Robert Woods is solid. See, what people not saying, Robert Woods get down there 1,000 yards every fucking year.
Yeah.
And when we signed Beckham, the dude went down in practice with a torn ACL. If he would have still been playing, it'd be a totally different ball game, totally different spread, all that. And then
but not just that,
we also
he wins the one-on-one matchups.
Yes,
When they double their cup,
yes, he does.
Guaranteed he's gonna find a hole in the defense when they playing zone, and he's gonna create separation every time. So he's a great runner. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Kupp is a better receiver, but Woods is a better
triple crown
receiver when it comes to finding them holes in them zones. That is Woods' specialty.
Man, shout out to Kupp, triple crown, the learner in every category for wide receiver. Man, congrats. That's what they ain't been done in years.
I mean, but because he's force fed though, so I mean, I feel like honestly, you throw the numbers out, Odell,
Devontae Adams is too, but he ain't get there.
Yeah, Devontae Adams is horse fed. Every time Rodgers throw the ball, he going to him. So,
right.
Odell
AJ Brown force fed. Debo Samuel force fed. Water was too. Shit.
Yeah, he was.
A lot of cute wide receivers. Jamar Chase was force fed. Shit.
Yeah.
He ain't get there.
But see, people not telling you the reason why Deshaun Jackson left the Rams, because every time Stafford back up, he looking at Kupp.
Yeah.
I feel like
it made sense to cut him to bring in Odell too for no cap space. They put in Von Miller. They got a man. Y'all capped out right now at salary wise. So it made sense from that standpoint to cut him.
I don't think the Rams really capped out because we really with the Beckham deal, the Browns still paying him like 75-80% of his contract. And I believe when we win the Super Bowl, like Von Miller say last week that he want to finish his career in LA.
Yeah.
He don't want to go nowhere. He done made his money. Yeah, he gonna want to get some more money.
Yeah.
But he not gonna want to get the big contract that he used to get. You know what I'm saying? And I believe Beckham gonna try to at least sign at least a 1 year, maybe 2 year deal. They're gonna make it work. Trust me, they're gonna make it work.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like Odell Beckham is the best receiver on y'all team.
Nah.
I don't
talent wise, he's the best receiver on that squad. On y'all squad.
Let me tell you why. Hold on, wait.
He's the best receiver on your squad.
Let me tell you why. What people not saying, Kupp won a triple crown, yes. But what is Kupp's biggest talent in the NFL that he's been doing ever since he came in the league? What it is?
Catching the ball underneath?
Nope, yards after catch.
Yeah,
yards after catch,
Just like Debo Samuel, when he catch that ball, Kupp is hard. Kupp get yards, man. But people not telling you that. Kupp don't bomb everybody. Kupp get a lot of 10-yard routes and turn them shits into 30-yard games. Come on now.
And I feel like if Odell Beckham got those same type of opportunities, he would have better numbers than Kupp.
First of all, Odell had late half of the season.
Randy,
that's why I know that. That's why I said take numbers out. Take numbers out of the equation.
Don't confuse talent with a person being good at a position. Like, yeah, Odell can throw the ball, he could run, he could do this, he could do that. But to me, man, Kupp is a great wide receiver, man. He's a great wide receiver, man. Great route runner. He ain't the fastest, but he ain't the biggest. But like you say, y'all after catch, that shit matters. Production matters. The last couple of seasons, Odell ain't been able to produce, not just because of him, but because we got throwing the ball. But when Odell do catch the ball, what he doing after that? Either going down, he caught or whatever like that. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. I'm not gonna. I think
what Randy was trying to say is Odell is more athletic, but Kupp is more fundamentally sound. Kupp is more fundamentally sound. When Kupp,
that's what I'm saying though. Don't confuse talent with overall like as far as I'm not gonna say we're not just gonna say just because a guy's more athletic that he's better than another player that's also great in his own way. He ain't the biggest, he ain't the fastest, he ain't the strongest, but he gets shit done. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes
you think if Odell wasn't wasn't getting that same usage as Cooper Kupp, you don't think he'll have those same numbers or even better?
I think he can, yeah. I think he can. I'm just saying I'm not gonna sit up here and say just because a guy's more athletic and talented than another player, that's just gonna outshine his overall production, what he's doing for the team, and what his accomplishments. That's what I'm saying.
Randy, my favorite team around.
Yeah, he's talented, yeah, but I'm not gonna outright just say, "Oh, he's better than Cup" just because of that. No,
Randy, my favorite
what
team
really matters is what you've been doing, production.
Exactly, my favorite team around. I've been watching every Rams game for years. Even the games that don't come on TV, I somehow know I pick the shit up on my phone. I watched Cup come in the league. When that man came in the league, that man was balling. That man went down with a torn ACL and came back even harder. Still got 1,000 yards. That dude is a gamer, man. That dude been a gamer.
Jared Goff was missing him like a motherfucker. Y'all offense.
Yeah, but listen, remember, Randy, we had a talk. You were saying, "Oh, Cup only good in the slot." Well, this year was the one option. So what's the excuse, Randy? What's the excuse?
I mean, you don't have to be only.
Randy?
You don't have to be only on the outside to be the number one option. You can be the number one option in the slot.
Randy, you said Randy, you said verbatim out your mouth last year when we had a conversation. You say this dude is only good in the slot. Oh, he only get the number because he in the slot. Well, shit, when he caught that last bomb, when he caught that last bomb, he was on the outside, down there coming in. I mean, yeah, but you got to realize, Randy, the man won a triple crown. Out of all these great receivers we have in the NFL, you can't say just because he got horse fed or whatever, football fed, you can't say that because the man still was number one in 3 categories. 3. Not one.
Well,
two,
numbers don't
3.
lie, you right.
You can't take that away, bro.
Numbers don't lie. The numbers
Matt
hold
Stafford,
up. They prove
number
the case.
2 in passing yards, number 2 in touchdowns. You can't take that away, dog. If Tom Brady did have an outstanding year, it don't matter. Okay, Randy, listen. If I told you right now that I give you a quarterback for this year, he gonna have number 2 in passing yards, number 2 in touchdown, but interception is gonna be like number 17. Would you still pick that quarterback?
Like number 5, number 6. There's not
you're
cap
a motherfucking lie.
There's not cap on that. Them shit's high. He threw 15, 16 interceptions?
Randy. But he's still number 2 in passing yards and touchdown, Randy. What else do you want? Because our offensive line is not fucking elite. Our offensive line is not elite. That's how we lost to the 49ers. They front seven push us back every time. We do not have a good offensive line like people think we do. We have a great left tackle and a solid right tackle, but that's it. We do not have a good line. So you can't sit up here and say, "Oh, he throw picks," because bitches was coming at you like Sue and all them. You'll be throwing picks too, motherfucker.
All right. Let's let Nick get in on this, man, because we ain't let Nick talk yet. Go ahead, Slick, Nick. Go ahead and rap real quick.
Yeah, man. I feel like I said with the Chiefs game, bro. Like I feel like this whole thing, bro, it's gonna be more of like these boys getting their revenge. I legit really strongly feel like the Rams just for the kick the 49ers ass, bro. Like they gonna cover this spread, bro. You know, I'm not no fucking Matthew Stafford, no fucking Rams fan, but I'm in the 1,000, bro. Like I really think, yeah, they for that. There's gonna be another Chiefs and fucking Rams game like it was like back at the Coliseum when Jared Goff.
Oh yeah, 3 years ago. Yeah. 3 years ago.
That was a Rodgers game. Yeah, I think
it was a shootout.
That's a shootout.
The high scoring Monday Night Football game ever.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I think y'all gonna win the game too, Marvin. I think Vegas setting y'all up to win it at home like Tampa Bay won last year.
But hold on, let me tell you. Even though I'm picking the Chiefs and the Rams to win go to Super Bowl, and the Rams my favorite team. This year, the underdogs have won more than anything in the NFL. It'll be a Cinderella story for the Bengals to finally make it back to the Super Bowl, and for the 49ers to have to play the Cowboys, the Packers, and the Rams get to the Super Bowl. Don't be shocked to see the 49ers and the Bengals in the Super Bowl. Don't be shocked. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying. Don't be shocked. I'm just saying.
Vegas got this shit scripted out, so y'all be able to win the Super Bowl at home, where y'all got Dr. Dre, the biggest LA fucking music legend, performing at halftime. They got y'all set up to win all that shit, and LA gonna be popping for like a month.
He's from Long Beach. He's from Long Beach, but he's from California still. So
from California. He rep
that's
LA.
gonna be big. Yeah, he does.
Well,
That
all
gonna be big.
Well, all that encompassed into the situation. Vegas has y'all stood up to be at home and win the Super Bowl. So no matter who wins the AFC Championship, they're gonna lose to y'all in the Super Bowl.
Not only that, but y'all got a chance to beat y'all division rivals in prime time fashion to go to the Super Bowl, and they owned y'all last 2-3 seasons. So it's kind of redemption for y'all, bro, to get that monkey off y'all back and finally beat y'all division rivals and play the Super Bowl at the crib and go at it with Mahomes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's
or
my
Burrow.
Nah.
Mahomes.
The offensive line ain't come cut the mustard, bro. I'm trying to tell you, Burrow gonna get his ass blitzed. They're gonna be blitzing the shot.
Hot route to Chase.
What other man?
Chase good with running and catching too. Run after the catch too.
Yeah,
so.
But it's gonna take a lot.
And they got Higgins. And they got Boyd.
This ain't no Titans. He ain't going against Tannehill. Patrick Mahomes ain't throwing 3 interceptions. That defense ain't going. You know, they ain't gonna get that many breaks, dog. They're paying an elite quarterback. Tannehill is not an elite quarterback. He's a decent quarterback. He probably one of the best game managers out there. I give him a game manager. He's probably one of the best game managers out there. But man, they playing against Patrick fucking Mahomes. And they playing on prime, man. Yeah, it's gonna be too much for him. And they playing at the Chiefs, bro, with that crowd, bro, with that noise.
And that cold.
Well, I mean, no, Cincinnati.
Cincinnati
they're playing cold weather too. But I'm going with the more experienced team in the postseason, and right now that's the Chiefs.
Cincinnati does get cold, but the 3 worst stadiums to play in during the cold, besides the Patriots, it's the Bills, the Chiefs, and the goddamn Packers.
Nah, Seattle.
The worst stadiums.
Seattle.
No, in the cold. No, I'm talking about with the snow and the wind. KC,
bruh,
Green Bay, and Buffalo is the worst stadium to play in.
It's cold and wet in Seattle during the winter time.
It is.
That shit worse than that snow. I'm tired.
Cause that KC shit is horrible.
Right in cold, bro. You don't want to play in that shit. I'm trying to tell you.
Well, we all in unison that the Rams are going to win and they're going to play whoever they play out of AFC.
This is our first time ever agreeing with me on the Rams. I appreciate y'all boys, man.
Man, fuck
this
you
is
in
the first
the Rams.
time ever agreeing. Everybody ever agreeing. First time.
Man, fuck you in the Rams.
Nick, I'm surprised you agreed too.
Once in a lifetime. Twice in a lifetime.
Like I said, Jimmy gonna drop the ball.
No. But I say if the 49ers win, they have to score more than 2 fucking field goals. I'm sorry. They have to.
Yeah, they're not gonna win. That's why I'm saying it now. Like it's too much in y'all court to lose this game.
We just gotta stop Debo. Debo is a Rams killer, man.
Yeah, Debo.
Yeah, Debo. I'm saying Debo. Debo, he's a Rams killer, man.
Well, if Jalen Ramsey was really elite, Debo won't get no catches. But we'll see.
Well,
Von Miller.
Hold on. Let me cut him off.
Floyd gonna get to him. That shit ain't gonna be no factor, man.
Let me tell you something, Randy. Jalen Ramsey is not the cornerback that make all the money and want to be like Deion. He just cover. Ramsey pulls up.
He ain't do that shit last week.
He pulls up. He make tackles. And his icon, even though he played at Florida State, he say the best DB is not Deion Sanders to him. He said Deion is the best cornerback. He said the best defensive back to me is Charles Woodson. And if you know, which I don't think you know about defense, but if you know about defense, Charles Woodson played corner and safety. So Ramsey playing both. Ramsey like to play inside, outside, because our defensive coordinator, which is probably the top 5 defensive coordinator in the game, he letting Ramsey get his freedom. And that's why players love playing for him.
Yeah, that's why Ramsey got his ass bombed last week.
And that's why
No, kudos to Ramsey because he ain't run from Evans' ass. Whenever Evans was like started doing his thing, he said, "Fucking no, I got him."
Yeah, he switched.
Thank you. He ain't run from him, so I give him that. He don't run from that competition like some of them corners be doing. They be running from that shit. They stay to one side of the field. When the other receiver goes side of the field, right on the other side. So kudos to Ramsey for that shit. He don't duck from that fire. He be wanting that fire.
Yeah. And on that play, he got bombed. He was 1-on-1. Like, really 1-on-1.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
wasn't nobody on his side. Not even safety.
He had no help
Nobody
over
wasn't
top
on that
of nothing.
side. He had nothing.
Yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Randy, what DB you know never got bombed? What DB you know never got bombed?
Xavier Howard.
You a fucking lie. That
Randy,
bitch got bombed before.
Hopkins bombed him and really tore his ass up in practice. He tore him and Jones' ass up.
No, really did too.
Come on, man.
You heard me?
But Hopkins bombed him. Hopkins bombed him.
Practice.
You can tell you play offense.
Calvin really bombed his ass up. Nasty.
Practice.
Oh.
Dude, I know he used to always tell us this. He say, if you never got ran over, you never played nobody.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. You're gonna get ran over. You're gonna get bombed. If you're a DB, that shit happens. And you playing man on man all fucking night. Game season, including the playoffs. I mean, with the playoff, that's additional game. You're gonna get bombed, bro. It is what it is. These are real athletes at receiver, bro. Evans is what, 6'4", 6'5", and he running. He can run routes and everything.
And the receiver in the league, they ain't drop a pass. That shit happens.
It
Sometimes
happens,
they it happens, bro. Like they can miss wide that type of catch right in their head. Drop the shit. It happens.
Randy, can you imagine sticking Devontae Adams every play?
Yeah. Yeah.
You better buy your goddamn safety nigga a Lamborghini after that game. You're gonna need him. I don't give a fuck who you is at cornerback. You gonna need that safety. I don't give a fuck who you is.
Y'all defensive niggas getting y'all feelings, man. Y'all need to make an R&B album.
Well, one upon a time, we lost to a team, and they didn't score on us on defense. No, the person that was on offense.
One time, just one time.
Nah, they scored at safety.
At the end.
They scored a safety. They didn't score on us, Randy. They beat us with a pick six. No, we lost 6-0.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about, Marvin?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Who you talking about, Marvin?
Never mind.
It was one upon a time back in 2007. Two high school teams played each other, and it was 6-0, and the defense did not give up a touchdown the whole game or a point. And I think he was a player on that offense that gave up 6 points.
Sorry.
All right. With that being said, Marvin and his
fictitious
stories.
You know nothing.
We're gonna end the episode on that fictitious story Marvin just gave, man. So it's been another episode of the Blue Dollar Podcast, man.
Hey Nick, let's go to Tootsie's, dog.
Your boy said go to Tootsie's, man.
Man.
The men is the real move.
Let's go right now.
The men is the real move.
We go to
y'all rubbing in my fucking face. Rubbing in my
All right, man. But that's the episode, man. We're going to see y'all. We're coming back for Super Bowl week. We're going to take a little break, and we're going to come back for Super Bowl week. We're going to have a good episode on Super Bowl game for whoever playing it. And we just going to give y'all a great episode from there to cap off our 20th episode. This is our 19th, and we'll see y'all for our 20th in 2 weeks. So until then, I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all stay safe and be blessed.
All right.